Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So we're gonna get right into it. So I'm gonna read a post out to you that I wrote back in July 2020. So this post is about the Primordial She, which is the ancient power of the divine feminine, of the womb, and of Mother Earth. So I woke up this morning and I just kept hearing Primordial She over and over again in my head. So I'm gonna read this post out to you, and then we will get some messages from Spirit. So it says, the primordial she, as the divine feminine raises to a certain point, as Mother Earth continues going through a shift, the first will awaken. Her power, primordial in nature, a force to be reckoned with. The woman and goddess have long been demonized because anything truly powerful in a world based on lies is a threat to the status quo. The womb is origin, she is the beginning and end. Nothing new comes to being without her. Everything must know darkness before it knows the light. She's been in hibernation, in the darkness of herself, holding the sacred flame. This fire has slowly been sparking humanity to rise up. Some have heeded her call, others chose to cut the umbilical cord. As she awakens, she activates her children, those with the eyes to see and the ears to hear. The rest might want to get out of the way, for she breathes fire. The primordial she is awakening from her slumber. Can you feel her? So I know a lot of people in the collective right now are going through really significant changes, like a huge death and rebirth. And it's probably, if you're someone who's used to a death and rebirth, you're used to ego death, so you're used to surrendering to the divine through the shadow work and through the inner work that you do on yourself. Like this, there's something different about this death and rebirth, about the changes that you're going through right now. Let me just show you as well the post. I wrote this and I shared this post with a photo of an dragon from an oracle deck that I have. Don't know, can you see it? There. So I used this photo of this dragon, and this card is from the Spirit Animal Wisdom deck, I think is what it's called. But this card is about the activation of Gaia. So some people believe that dragons and dragon energy is actually what helped to assist in the creation of Mother Earth herself. And I know that this year in the Chinese calendar is the year of the wood dragon. So this energy is kind of pushing everyone to really get onto the right path now. It's pushing everyone to really step up into their true north, into your purpose and what your soul signed up to do, to come here and incarnate and to get on with. So it's not just our ancestors and our spiritual core and God and Mother Earth. It's literally this energy of the dragon, this primitive energy that is literally giving everyone a kick up the arse to be like, okay, right, you need to get on with your purpose now, you need to get on with your divine mission now. And everybody has a divine mission. So if you're someone who's still confused about what that is, this year it'll be made very clear to you about why you were here at this significant time in human history. But we get some messages from Spirit, from Source on the Primordial She. Thank you. And the first card that we have here is Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. And it says, I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. I love this card. It's really beautiful. I mean, this whole deck is beautiful. But I love how we've had this this rose energy, this red flower energy come out straight away. Red to me is extremely powerful color. It is like the color that I would associate with power itself, and it's also the color that I associate with the womb, red, like a deep royal red. So it's like this confirmation that we have in this card come out first of all. And obviously she's a very well known goddess, Kuan Yin. And she's linked to having the compassion, not just this compassion that you extend to other people, but the compassion that you firstly extend to yourself. And I love how I'm really focused here on the crown that she has here. So a lot of you are being crowned right now, which is why you're going through this huge death and rebirth like never before. You might even be having dreams that you are literally dying. You could be having dreams that you're flying and then you're falling, you're flying and then you're falling. And it's dreams as well that might just like force you to wake up, like make you like literally jump out of your skin. Or you could even be waking up crying. You could be having dreams like this, and this is just because your physical body is now catching up with the ascension, with the changes of your energetic body and your spiritual body. So this causes the physical body to kind of go into kind of like a shock state. So it's just your nervous system. It just needs to play a bit of catch up with your spiritual body, with your aura. So your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, your spiritual body, your etherical body, all of these bodies now are really coming into union. All of these bodies now are really in a dance and in intertwining with each other. I'm just seeing like light. It's one person, but there's different light bodies of this person. They're all intertwined and they're all having a dance with each other. And you do need to remember to show yourself compassion when you're going through a hard time. When you're going through this level of surrender that you're being asked to do. To surrender to your path, to surrender to the divine and trust. Even if your life isn't looking like how you want it right now. Even if you're not living where you want right now. You're not in the career you want to be. Maybe you don't have children. You've just decided you do want children. Maybe you do have children and they're kind of getting in on your nerves. And you feel like you're a bit over your head in being a parent. You're being asked to have that compassion and to allow yourself, allow these new wings to really take off. Allow yourself to take flight. You're no longer the caterpillar. You're no longer in the cocoon. You haven't been in the cocoon for a while. You've come out of it now and you really do need to spread your wings. But you're being asked to see these wings. It's like some of you haven't been seeing these wings fully in their entirety. And in their holiness and in their light, because they're really they're like wings literally made of gold and holy light. They're beautiful. And then we have here Sekhmet, the red lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. I don't know if I said that right, but we have red again here. I love the fact that it's literally called the red lady. So you might be seeing a lot of red. We might be being asked to wear more red. And I love here how it has the ankh here, and I'm wearing my necklace I got for my birthday from my little brother. To some of you as well, you might have recently just celebrated your birthday as well. You might have had a birthday in March, or it's coming up in April. It's coming up around spring for some of you. And your birthday, they will say that your birthday is your new year. Like your birthday is your fresh start. That is when your personal new year starts, right, in your natal chart. But also in the UK, it is spring. So in the energy of the UK, and the energy that I am in right now that is coming through this video, I am very much, we just entered the spring equinox. And spring is connected to rebirth. It's connected to being born again. So a lot of you are literally being reborn again, and it does hurt. Obviously birth hurts. Not just for the mother, but it is an initiation also for the baby, for the new soul that is coming through. So both the mother and the baby, even though people say, oh, well, you're born alone, you die alone. I don't believe that we are born alone. There's normally like your mother's there, obviously. You have the doula, you have the whole team of people. Normally you'll have your partner or like your mother, like one of your parents or something, or a best friend. To some of you as well, you might be pregnant, you might be just about to give birth. And Spirit want you to know that you are not alone in this. You will have a whole team around you, both in the physical and in the spiritual world, when you bring the soul through. You will not be doing this alone. They're going to have, I can see like hands reaching out to help you. They're going to be hands for you to like, you might be squeezing someone's hand really hard. Yeah, I'm being shown like you might be squeezing your partner's hand and their wedding ring like leaves a mark. For how hard you're squeezing them, it leaves a mark on the hand. So that's coming through for someone. So some of you are pregnant at the moment and you're very close to giving birth. And the red lady is coming through here to let you know that you are being held. And they want you to know, I'm going to say it again, you are not alone in this. You will not be giving birth alone. So they're saying this because you might be in that fear energy. Obviously it's scary when you're about to bring a soul into this world. So they're trying to help you to lift that fear energy. And they want you to move more into this power. Into your power, and for you to see how powerful it really is for a woman to give birth, to be that gateway, that portal, to bring another soul through, to have a human experience. They want you to switch it whenever you're going into that fear-like mode. You also might be having visions, some of you, of past lives, and these past lives are connected to Egypt. Here in Bastet, so you might have a connection to the goddess Bastet. And again, Bastet is connected to celebration, so I said before that some of you might be celebrating your birthday. If not, you might be celebrating just a significant milestone that you've just reached, or it's somebody else's birthday that is very special to you in your life. There's a lot of you are celebrating, or you will be celebrating this spring. And there's also Kundalini awakening and Kundalini rising happening in a lot of you. So when the Kundalini truly rises and awakens, obviously when it does this, it is uncomfortable. It's another process of ascension that you have to go through that is uncomfortable, and it does hurt. If you don't know what it is, I would advise you to research Kundalini, maybe get some books that you're drawn to on it. But when it is rising, I would advise you to do breath work, to really sit with that breath and to really get your nervous system as calm as possible, because this activation is literally going to awaken the fire in your belly. It's going to awaken the dragon that I believe is in every single human being. The fire-breathing dragon that exists in every single human being. It awakens that up and it brings that energy right up through your crown. So a lot of you as well, you might be seeing orbs, you might be seeing light, you might be having your hair stand on end, and you kind of feel like there's something else in the room with you, but you can't see anything else. You might also be hearing your name being called by someone you love. So if you live with your partner, you could hear your name being called by your partner. And you're like, that's strange. And you go and look, because you know maybe they're not in the house, they're at work, but you clear as day heard them shout your name. So it's things like that. For me, this is always your higher self that is calling your name, that's getting your attention, or it's spirit guides, or it's angels. So your gifts are coming online, your spiritual gifts and your psychic abilities, that is a sign that they are coming online. And then the next card we have here is Rita of Cassia, the patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. Again, it's the red energy that's coming through. And she's really holding this this sacred energy, this divine feminine energy, close to her heart. A lot of you have had not necessarily secrets, but you've been holding on to emotions and how you've been feeling, what you've been going through very close to your chest. You haven't been sharing it with people. So your spirit guides want you to share it with them. You don't necessarily have to share it with people around you, but you share it with your spirit guides and your ancestors. And as I said, a lot of you, your spiritual abilities are really coming on board. So they want you to reach out to them. They want you to talk to them as you would a friend. They want you to confide in them like you would somebody that is very dear to you. And remember that your ancestors are you. You are them and they are you. They are rooting for you to win. They chose your soul for a reason, to come here in this lifetime and to break generational curses and to get on with this divine mission, because they knew that you hold the tools to do it. Because they knew that you were the one who, no matter what was thrown your way, no matter how many people were trying to push you down, you're constantly going to get up and rise up like the phoenix. But they want you to see the miracles that you've already overcome. Some of you may need to look back on your path and really focus on those moments where it was divine intervention, and you're aware it was divine intervention. You're aware that it might be one of those like memories you look back and you're like, how did I not die? How am I still here? It's that sort of, they want you to look back on those memories and for you to realise that that was a miracle. And that more miracles are on their way. And these miracles aren't connected to miracles that necessarily save your life or get you out of danger. The miracles that are coming next are connected to this activation of the Kundalini, of the sacred flame within you. You're claiming your power fully. And by claiming your power fully, it means that your blessings that are of your highest timeline can come in. The blessings from the divine can come in. It means you move out of the old paradigm completely and you move into the new dawn, into the new world. One where you don't need pain and suffering in order to get your arse in gear. You just do it straight away because you feel the call and you take heed. Let's get some more messages. What else does the collective need to hear, Spirit? I'm hearing you're dusting off your crown. You're dusting off your crown. So a lot of you, when I say crown, I mean you've been crowned energetically and spiritually by the divine, by God and by Mother Earth. And when you've been crowned by Mother Earth and God, it is only Mother Earth and God that can take that crown away. And it's unlikely when they've given a crown to someone, unless you go out and act with complete disgrace, that they would take that crown away. Once you have that crown, you have that crown, and you have it for this whole lifetime. And your soul also carries this royal, this crown energy with it when you pass over and you go back home. Next we have Green Tara. The Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs me every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. And this one, obviously she's green, but this is giving me, again, it's the snake energy. So a lot of you, your DNA, you're literally upgraded at a DNA level. Like that physical level. There's a lot going on in a lot of your physical bodies. You probably got a lot of symptoms going on right now, and you're probably feeling a bit like, what the hell is going on with me? Sorry, so a lot of you like see something stuck here in on my chest. So a lot of you could have a cough, and hearing whipping cough. You could have a really bad cough right now. You could also even be coughing up blood. Obviously, with all these physical symptoms, I would still advise going to a doctor. I would always advise getting checked out by a professional. I'm not a professional. Might also advise you to look at alternative healing modalities and not just don't put too much faith in Western medicine, because we've been showing time and time again that it doesn't actually get to the root, it just masks symptoms. And when you're masking symptoms, you can forget that it's actually there. You can forget that you're unwell because your body can't get through to you. You can't hear or feel your body. So a lot of you need to look at alternative forms of healing. I always recommend shamanic healing. For the energy body, you can do Reiki healing. And the nervous system, craniosacral healing. And always be careful on what you're eating, what you're putting into your body. Remember that the body needs a lot of water, and water helps to flush the system out. Water is a very powerful element. It completely transforms and cleanses us. So we need not only to drink a lot of water, but you need to be in water, and even listening to like rainfalls, listening to water. This helps to cleanse the energy body, the aura. But yeah, this is very much giving me Kundalini awakening again. And you might even be looking in the mirror and be like, who is this alien? Like, you feel foreign to yourself. You might even look different, because when you're going through certain spiritual awakenings, your face can change. Sometimes to the point that people might ask you, have you had work done? Like, your face can literally change that much. So you might be looking at yourself in the mirror like, who am I? You're becoming unrecognizable to yourself. And this is what you want. This is a good sign. It's a good omen that you are really and truly ascending and getting closer to your higher self and to the divine. I've also done a post on the divine feminine in the past with this card, so I'm just going to get that up for you guys as well, and I'm going to read that as well. Okay, so I wrote this post in August 2021. So a lot of you, what's happening right now, it's been happening for quite a few years. I feel like for a lot of you, it started during the beginning of the pandemic. You started going through this awakening. So I'm just going to read the post to you. It says, E.T. phone home. She has been in density far too long. The moon is where she truly belongs. Hand on heart. She made a promise to fall right at the start. Maybe she's Lilith, maybe she's Eve. The scent of roses around her neck. A halo of light over her head. The sun's direction is how she's led. Created from the darkness, fasting awakens her vision. So when the owl appears, she sees wisdom. Surpassed Mars on her way to Venus. The divine feminine is reigning. Welcome to her queendom. And I titled this post, The Divine Feminine Has Risen, the Throne is Occupied. And then I put, Mars is the past, Venus is the higher aspect of Earth. Yeah, so a lot of you, you're very much being crowned right now. Very much being crowned by Mother Earth and by God. And this is the divine feminine. So mainly here I'm talking to women, I'm talking to the womb and the divine feminine, but obviously the divine feminine is also held within men. And this divine feminine is rising on the planet. It means it's rising not just in women, but this is also, energy is also rising in men. Can we get a few more messages, please, Spirit? Yeah, so for a lot of you, this has been it's been a good few years that you've been on this path. But your fruits of your labour are coming in, like you're about to get your flowers for what you started around 2020. The next card we have here is Yemoja, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. It's a beautiful mermaid. Like I said before, water. I was talking about water, drinking water, being around water and listening to water. So a lot of you A lot of you need to do that, connect with the element of water. And remember that human beings, I forget what the percentage is, but we are made up of water. Like water is us and we are water. We are every single element because we are Mother Earth. We are nature. But water is asking for you at the moment to work very closely with it, and so is fire. Water and fire keep coming through the last few months, like as soon as we entered into 2024. So those two elements may be the theme either throughout 2024 or just in the beginning few months. But a lot of you as well, because I'm drawn to the mermaid skin, the scales. A lot of you as well, you're shredding your old skin and you're getting new skin. So some of you might be having breakouts. You could be having eczema or just spots like breakouts on your skin, because your skin is literally shredding and you are getting new skin is being formed. So you may find that afterwards, after it's cleared up, that your skin is really soft. As soft as a baby's bum, I'm hearing. Beautiful. And again, it's the that red light, the sacred flame is here in her chest. So a lot of you have been having this Kundalini awakening. It's now got to your heart. You could be having like heart palpitations, especially at night or especially in the morning, because your heart is just again, it's playing catch up with the energetic space of the heart, of your energy body, which is mostly governed by the heart. So your physical heart is playing catch up. But I would always advise with symptoms, especially if you're worried about them, to get them checked out by a professional. But also, again, seek out alternative methods of healing, because they are going to help you to actually get to the root, so you don't have this problem like persist throughout your life. So you can actually get to the root, get rid of it, and then you don't experience it again. And then we have Fatima, the mother of Imams. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. And again, she's holding on to the star. You see with her hands here in the middle, she's holding on to the star. Like, was it in the first card? In the first card where she's holding the star. They're either all holding the star or the sacred flame energy is at the center of them. So a lot of you as well, you're awakening to healing abilities. You realize how much you're good with your hands. So some of you could be like a masseuse, or you do hands-on healing, but you have a really powerful healing ability, and this moves through your hands. Like Mother Earth moves through your hands, the divine moves through your hands. What other messages does this card have, Spirit? I'm hearing you'll be getting your castle. You'll be getting your castle. Maybe some of you have been looking at moving into a bigger house, and your guides want you to know that this will manifest through the work you've been doing, through the action steps that you're taking. You will be getting your dream home. You see, there's like castles in the card behind her. And obviously when you're going through an awakening, you often will find that you will move. Not just move up in life, but you need to literally physically move, because where you were before, you may have been playing small, or it might have been good for you for a season, but now where you're the new version of yourself and you shredded that skin and you're not playing small anymore and you're going for like the big dreams, the big goals, you need a bigger space physically to mirror the bigger space that you need energetically and spiritually. And then the last card we have here is Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. This is giving me magician vibes, that a lot of you know you have the tools within you. You know you're your resource, and you're committing alchemy. And you're committing alchemy to the point that it may even be scaring you. Like how fast what you've always dreamed of is coming in. And how all these opportunities are knocking on your door, or how like maybe it's the man or woman of your dreams has just walked into your life. And you might be this sense of, it's like too good to be true, but it's not too good to be true. You asked for this, you've done the work, you deserve this, and now it's here, so you need to claim it. And the red string of fate, is here to confirm that this is for you, this is your destiny. That God, the divinely orchestrated what is happening right now to you to happen. And what will happen to you in your future, the blessings that are coming into your future, because you don't know what's around the corner. And a lot of the time, the divine, your spirit guides, God, Mother Earth, will line up surprises for you. We can't always know what's going to happen next. And that takes away the mystery of life, right? And that's what the divine feminine is all about, mystery. And we're going to move on now to the Mother Mary deck. Let's get a few messages for you guys. What do the collective need to hear right now? Relating to the divine feminine spirit. Oh, that's too many. What do the collective need to hear right now? Our Lady of Nourishment. Look at that, that's the water element coming through again. So Spirit want you to know that you are being held right now. By God, by Mother Earth. You are being held right now. And if you don't feel like you are being held, ask. Ask, just you send that text message, you give the divine a call like you would a friend, like you would a loved one. Ask to be held. I always ask like certain archangels, it depends what I'm going through. Because I have the strongest connection with Archangel Michael. But I always ask different archangels to like wrap me in their wings and give me a hug if I'm ever going through something. So a lot of you need to actually ask your guardian angels. You need to ask God and you need to ask Mother Earth to hold you. To help you get through this rebirth so you don't have to do it alone. My guides always say we are never alone. And you don't have to go through things alone, and you shouldn't be holding the weight of the world on your shoulders. And a lot of the time the things that you are going through, if crazy as they may seem, you think that you're the only one. I mean, there's billions of people in this realm on Mother Earth. There's always going to be someone going through something similar to you. So don't be afraid to reach out. But this feels like to reach out spiritually. So to reach out to your past over loved ones, to your ancestors, to your spiritual court. Because when you're going through this kind of awakening, you do need to be held more so spiritually than in the physical. Because it's the spiritual where all these vast changes are happening. And I'm pulling from the wrong deck. Let's try that again. What does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? What does the collective need to hear right now? Our Lady who gives peace. This card just gives me the feeling of home, and then obviously you have the nest here and you have the eggs. Eggs always represent fertility. They represent fertility, they represent abundance. And then the nest here, obviously that when you just have your baby, when you have your first child, people often call it like nesting. You get ready for the baby, prepare before they come. And you get like their room all set up, their crib set up. So a lot of you are nesting. So a lot of you are actually literally physically pregnant. And you were getting ready for the birth. For a lot of you, this is your first child. I was about to say third, because some of you it's your third child. Some of you might be 32. Yeah, some of you are in your early 30s, you might be 32, or you can switch that and you could be 23. But again, we have a bird here and we have a white bird here, so it's Spirit. Spirit want you to know that you are being held through this pregnancy. You will be held through your birth, through your initiation. You will be held, you won't be doing it alone. They're saying this a few times now, so someone really needs to integrate that truth that you won't be doing this alone. And this is also a card that I've done a post on in, again, a few years ago. So there's quite a few posts that I've written with these cards that are flying out today. Do I need to read that one? No. Maybe that one is about, I think I wrote it, it was about feeling at home within yourself. And this is the whole point of this realm when we're in the realm of Mother Earth. It is to have the understanding that you are a human, you're a physical being, then you're also a soul, you're a spirit. And it's to bridge that gap and realize that the physical body isn't so different from the soul, from the spirit, and to completely bring them into union and completely intertwine them. And this is how you feel more at home here. This is how you come back to home to self. This deck. Yep. All the red decks were chosen today. So red is a huge red is a huge sign that some of you might be seeing colour red everywhere. You might even be wearing red at the moment. Or you could live with someone who is wearing red right now. What do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Respect. Respect your relationships. So a lot of you are coming into union with more of your soul tribe. And these connections with your soul tribes are really going to be, you're going to have a great admiration and respect for these people. I'm hearing Aretha Franklin, the respect song. So you might even, this might be a song that you dance around to, or with these members of your soul tribe who are already in your life or who are about to enter your life, that you can literally just be like playful and free with these people. Yeah, and there's a magnifying glass here. So this person is really going to shine a light on who you truly are, all these people. For some of you, it's quite a few new people that are about to enter your life, and they're really going to shine a light on all of the good that is within you. And all of the traits within yourself that are profound, I'm hearing, extremely profound. So some of you are very wise, and you may have been told in the past that you're wise, but the people who were telling you this, that you're wise in the past, they would always be almost like trying to grab at your wisdom. Like they don't understand how you held all this wisdom. They kind of wanted to take it, they wanted it for themselves. But these people who are coming around you, they're shining a light on it. They're putting a magnifying glass on your wisdom and saying like, look how wise you are. Look how amazing you are. Look at all this knowledge you hold. And they respect that, and they respect you. And they respect the fact that when you choose to share it, you choose to share it. They're not like constantly grabbing at it. A few more cards from this deck, please, Spirit. What does the collective need to hear right now? And we have rejoice. Embrace your love and connection and rejoice. Beautiful. So a lot of you, this is literally going to be, like I said before, like dancing around to music with people. Some of you might even be going like camping, or you could go on a retreat that's going to be very much in nature and outside, and this is where you're going to meet this person or these people who are very connected to you at a soul level. And you're just going to have fun together. You're going to be like teenagers without a care in the world. You're just going to have fun together. You're going to be free together. For some of you, this is a new love that's coming in. As this is a love deck that I've chosen here. So it is a romantic love that is coming in. And you might have your first date. It could be outside in nature. Or you might meet outside in nature. I'm seeing some people at a camp. I keep seeing a campfire. And you're like melting marshmallows. So that might be a first date that some of you have. Or you could be on a camping trip with friends, and there's like, you know those places where you go and a lot of people go to them and everyone sets up their tents in different areas. It could be like that, and this is where you meet that person. What else does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Look at that, beautiful. So like I said, there's more blessings coming in from the divine, and then some. There's some surprises coming in. And you might get a phone call of someone. You could get a phone call of someone saying, like they've booked a holiday and they're taking you away somewhere. A lot of you, you're gonna get this surprise through a phone call. And some of you, this could be artwork. It could be gifted artwork. It could be black and white artwork, or it could be just by an artist who is already passed over. And then at the bottom of the deck we have power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. And again, it's that, the kundalini, the fire energy, the sacred flame. And I love how it's intertwined with the orange and the red. So it's a lot of you, it's the root chakra and the sacral chakra that are really being healed right now. that are really being activated to their highest point. So you are gonna feel extremely secure. For those of you who the message was about you moving in this new place, you're gonna be more secure than you ever have, and you're gonna feel more at home because you feel more at home within yourself. So wherever you go next, it's gonna feel like home because you're there. Is that all? Should I get? I'm gonna get one more card from this deck to close out the reading. What do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Okay, so 2 cards have come out. And we have Truth, and then we have Voyage. Let me show you the Truth card. So the Truth card is giving big ancestor tree of life energy. And you see above the tree, there's like a man in spirit who's blowing down. And I always say that spirits speak through the wind. Like, listen to the wind. The wind carries messages. The wind carries truth. And the wind carries freedom, which is why to me birds represent spirit, but they also represent seeing the higher perspective, seeing the truth. Even if the truth at that present moment doesn't benefit you, you'll be sharing the truth because it benefits the collective, the higher self of a group of people more so than just yourself. A lot of you are very generous. You're very generous with your time, with your energy, with the knowledge that you share. But do remember, because that message was coming through, to speak to spirit, to lean more into spirit and not necessarily people, unless they are your soul tribe. And you'll know they're your soul tribe because they'll have that admiration and that mutual respect for each other. So a lot of you may be disrespected a lot in your past. And this will be from people who you would have shared knowledge with, who you would have shared truth with. And they either took it the wrong way or they tried to like switch up what you actually meant. So I always feel like when someone isn't in resonance with you, there'll be a lot of miscommunication. There'll be a lot of things that are lost in translation because you're just not on the same wavelengths. Even if you're of the same language, you won't be hearing each other. So there's some truth, there's some clarity that is coming through now, and this has literally been blown down on you from the divine, from your ancestors. They're bringing a lot of clarity into your life, which is really going to assist you in being receptive to these divine blessings that want to come in for you. So you're not in that energy of, oh, this is too good to be true, because when you go into that energy, you push blessings away, you push opportunities away. And then we have next Voyage. See, this is you being carried by the divine, being held and being nourished by the divine. And we have Voyage, so a lot of you are moving, physically, literally moving. You're moving to higher heights, but you're also moving. You could be moving to a different city, different town, different country. Some of you, yeah, you're moving across waters because we have water here. And this is the 3rd time that water has come through. And this may be happening around a full moon. I mean, we just had a full moon, actually. I think it was an eclipse. So the energy of this eclipse is helping you to activate the Kundalini. Because I feel like a lot of your Kundalini was already awake and it had already risen. But it was kind of sitting here on your chest. And there's something about the energy of this full moon or the eclipse that just passed that is like pulled it right up through your crown. So you could be having like a buzzing or like a tightening and a loosening going on around here, and a buzzing and a ringing in your ears. These are all just symptoms of your 3rd eye and of your crown awakening to a deeper level, because you've gone down into the waters of yourself and met yourself at a deeper level. Is that all, Spirit? I'm going to get one more card and then we're going to finish out the reading. What do the collective need to hear? Thank you. Yeah, we have, look, 3rd eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. So a lot of you, your higher chakras are completely activated and coming on board. So you will be seeing like a lot of lights, a lot of orbs. But you are walking through this portal. You are claiming this quantum leap and you are walking through this portal. You don't want to be associated with your past self. Like you're completely let go of your old stories. You don't want to be associated with your past self. Now I'm hearing, I don't want to know her, I don't want to know him, and you're walking to brighter horizons. And it's not in a way of like, obviously you appreciate and you show gratitude for your past self, for the child, the adolescent, the young adult who has got you to where you are today. But you are not them anymore. You've completely shedded your skin, your physical body, your spiritual body have gone through upgrades. Like a lot of some of you, your blood has literally changed. Your DNA has changed. Because you've claimed and you've integrated those downloads from Christ, from God. So this is where that foreign energy was coming through, because now you're looking in the mirror and you don't even recognize yourself. There's so much love, there's so much holy light that is literally shining from your eyes, it's literally shining from your face. And other people are noticing, so people just might be staring at you. Like even people you've known for years are staring at you, and they might even be, it's coming through again, like questioning whether you've had work done. So a lot of you are physically looking that different. But it's just that you've had such a huge glow up. Yeah, and it kind of looks like when I'm looking at this portal, it looks like a dove. And my guides always say to me the sign is a white dove. So some of you might be seeing white doves. Either in the physical, you're seeing like pictures of white doves. You might even hear people or hear music that is about, that has like white dove in it. Is that all, Spirit? Yeah, they're just saying, keep going, you're almost there, keep going, you're almost there. So I hope that message has resonated with somebody out there. And if you did want to get a private reading from me, all the information is in the description below. But I will see you in my next video.